is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
What's up, YouTube? Sweet Science Athletics back with another video. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe button so we can keep uploading this content. And I told y'all last week I made a video about the WBC, man. They on some bullshit. They on some bullshit. Let's get into it. So, the WBC president. Well, before I even get into that, man, I made a video. Y'all could check my my video log. Check my video log. I made a video saying that this franchise belt needs to go. I said it needs to go, and I listed all the reasons why this belt needed to go. Because at first the WBC said that this belt wasn't transferable. It was a designation for an individual that was whatever. It was a designated for an individual that was popular, or whatever their reasoning for was creating this belt. It was basically a safety haven belt, you know, for a person who didn't want to fight somebody, so they would just vacate their belt and request this belt to keep them from having to fight. They're mandatory. That really was the purpose of the belt. Lomachenko used it so he wouldn't have to fight Devin Haney. Canelo used it so he wouldn't have to fight Charlo. And now fast forward into the future, you have you got Teofimo posing in a picture with Canelo, and he has two WBC belts. We all know that the WBC belt that Devin Haney has is the very belt that Lomachenko had when he vacated that belt to avoid fighting Devin Haney. He vacated that belt. The WBC gave the belt to Devin Haney, and then they gave Lomachenko a franchise belt. So here you have Teofimo posing in a picture with Canelo with two WBC belts. Now, one of these belts I know was the franchise belt. This other belt was a top rank belt. And Teofimo is walking around with these belts like he's the undisputed champion. And we all know that that was not the case. However, the WBC did not bother to clear up the confusion. Only thing they did was add on to the confusion. Then when Teofimo lost to Kambosos, this belt that wasn't supposed to be transferable transferred to Kambosos, and now the WBC is saying that Kambosos is undisputed. How? How, Sway? How could this man possibly be undisputed when he did not beat Devin Haney? Teo didn't beat Devin Haney. Teo didn't beat him. George Kambosos didn't beat him. So how the hell is Kambosos undisputed when Devin Haney still has a WBC belt? Now the WBC is saying that Devin Haney's belt is a pride belt. I don't even know what the hell that is, what that means. Like, what? The WBC is on some trash, yo. This organization needs to be they need to be handled, yo, because not only are they creating this debacle with this franchise bullshit, you also have them allowing fighters who test positive for steroids and and other drugs that ain't supposed to be in your system that alter your physical abilities. These guys are testing positive for these drugs, and the WBC is still allowing these guys to fight. They're changing the amounts that can be in a person's system in order for them to fight. They doing all type of nonsense for Mexican fighters. They doing a whole lot for Mexican fighters, man. They allowing these guys to get away with a whole lot of nonsense, man. And these other organizations is not doing the stuff that the WBC is doing, man. The WBC is out of control. They need some type of regulatory system in place to, like, there needs to be some type of oversight, man, to keep these organizations in place, man, because they doing way too much. Way too much. There is no reason why you have a belt that was it's not a real belt. You cannot possibly be considered undisputed with a non-real belt. And the guy who has the real belt is not getting no type of respect, no type of recognition, nothing. They dogging the shit out of Haney, man. And I said it in my last video. I said it's looking like Kambosos is not going to fight Devin Haney. So Devin Haney is just going to get played all the way around the board, man. The WBC playing him, T.O. playing him, and it looked like George Kambosos is about, well, let me go back, because Lomachenko played him first, and then it was Teofimo, and now it's looking like Kambosos is finna play him, and the WBC been playing him the whole time. I don't know what's going on, but this is some bullshit. Like, this is crazy, man. They need to do something about this, man. Somebody need to do something about it. George Kambosos needs to go ahead and, like, from my understanding, that franchise belt is supposed to make them the mandatory for the real belt. So either way you look at it, George Kambosos is supposed to be fighting Devin Haney, you know. And so since they so-called demoted Devin Haney's title, shouldn't that make him the mandatory for the real title? Like, come on now. Like, you gotta keep it fair, man. You gotta keep it fair. I don't think none of these other organizations have all of these different belts, man. Like, I see they have the super and the regular, but the WBC has diamond belts and, like, all type of shenanigans going on over there, man. Like, it's just they showing too much favoritism to the Mexican fighters, man. Because they're letting a whole lot of Mexican fighters get away with a whole lot of mess, man. They just getting away with a whole lot of stuff. And it's getting out of control, man. I'm just wondering when, if anything, some type of regulatory body is going to go ahead and put their foot down on these cats, man. I don't see why these other organizations don't come together and be like, listen, y'all doing too much over there, man. Y'all gonna have to tighten the reins up or something, man. Like, god damn, somebody do something. It's getting out of control over there, man. That franchise shit needs to go. It needs to go, man. George Kambosos is not undisputed. The WBC president should not be stating that he's undisputed, man. Because nobody else is calling this dude undisputed except for the WBC. Like, come on. Nobody else is calling him that. But that's all I got for now, man. I'm tired of them playing Devin, man. I'm really tired of them playing Devin, man. I'm tired, man. Because Devin Haney should have had the opportunity to smash Lomachenko years ago. And when Lomachenko punked out and tucked his tail and gave his belt away, right, the same belt that Devin Haney got right now, it was a real belt when Lomachenko had it. Now when Devin got it, it ain't a real belt. So Lomachenko tucked his tail and gave the belt away. And then T.O. tucked his tail and avoided giving that man that work to be undisputed. He avoided it because he knew he was going to get his ass beat. Let's keep it funky. You know what I mean? He knew it. That's why he ain't want to fight Devin. Same shit going on with Kambosos. Kambosos seeing how Devin put in that work on that last fight. He don't want to fight that man. He don't want to fight him either, man, cause he doing too much beating around the bush. He doing too much beating around the bush when this topic of Devin Haney coming up and them two fighting. Oh, he gotta look good. He gotta everything gotta do this, everything gotta do that. Blah 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 blah. He's saying everything except Devin is next. He's saying everything except for that. All of that other stuff shouldn't even matter, man. It looking good, where we fighting at, none of that stuff shouldn't even matter. Devin should be next. Period, point blank. That's all he should be saying. Yeah, go ahead, sign that contract, because we getting it in next. That's all he needs to be saying to Devin, man. But he's saying everything but that. So that's telling me he don't really want to fight that dude. He talking about, oh, Ryan Garcia is a big fight. Ryan Garcia ain't shit. That Ryan Garcia ain't no big fight. Now you talking about Loma is a big fight. Everybody a big fight except for Devin. Now you want to talk about Tank. Come on, man. They're getting out of control over there, man. They're getting out of control over there. That's all I got for now, y'all. I'm a little heated, man, because it's like, come on, man. It's just getting ridiculous at this point, man. But Sweet Science Athletics, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Until the next one, I'm out.